Hi guys, I'm Hayden Crawford from the Dreamtime Academy and welcome to today's live Starseed Numerology readings. Now today I'm going to be offering you some insights all about you, about who you truly are and what you're here to do. So I'm going to be looking at your date of birth. Now that unlocks the secrets of your unique personality blueprint, your strengths and weaknesses, and the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures. So it all starts with your date of birth. So if you leave your date of birth in the comments section, and then I'll come through to each one of you individually and we can get the ball rolling. Now, always what I like to do at the beginning of each session is to offer you a card from my Starseed Oracle deck. Now, this is for anyone who's watching live or anyone who watches the replay. Just adds in extra layers of information for you so that you can fully understand what's going on right now. Because I know that we're living through challenging times, aren't we? We certainly are. What with vaccinations here and COVID tests next, and it's just like one thing after the next, isn't it? So hello to Dadriel Smith in where? Oh, sorry, I thought you said you were in India there. And Linda Hutchinson, nice to see you. It's your 25th coming soon. Fantastic, Linda. How exciting. And Astra, nice to see you, Astra. And Shrivida and April Bender, nice to see you all here. Brilliant. Nice to welcome to the Dreamtime Healing Room. Okay, so this is the card that has come up for each and every single one of you. Okay, and this one actually came up a couple of days ago for me. Oh, actually for everybody. And you're not for everyone. Okay, so this is a really important message. You are not for everyone. So don't try and be. You know, some people are going to like you. Some people are going to think you're a bit of a dick. You know, let's face it. And you've got to kind of embrace your weirdness, okay? So be as weird as you possibly can. That's what I say. It's like, why try and follow mainstream protocols when really, where does that get you in the end? Nowhere, does it? So you've got to be weird, you know, and face your true north. So just being honest with yourself, okay? So be honest with yourself and you'll find that your life will flow a lot smoother. Now, I work with a color therapy system called the color mirrors, which are these beautiful dual colored oil bottles, okay? So there's actually 84 different dual colored oil bottles. Now these are beautiful, actually, because they are a numerology-based color therapy system. So I'm going to be offering you some insights today, just based around your date of birth. And I might bring in some color mirrors influences for you as well, so that you can see how that all works. Okay, so I'm going to start off, I think, with you. We'll go with you, Linda, to begin with, shall we? Yeah, I'm feeling drawn to Linda. I'll try and get a pen that works. There you go. Okay, so Linda, whereabouts in the world are you? Where are you? Oh, you want me to do your sons this time, yeah? And Astra says, I had someone do my starseed markings finally and got my results today. And I thought I was dominant Arcturian, but actually dominant Regulus. And I've never heard or met anyone with any other regular seeds. Interesting, Astra. Yeah. Did you relate to it? Did you find it useful? And why didn't you come to the Dreamtime Healing Room to get your Starseed Numerology report, Astra? Sounds like you might have gone to the wrong place, you see. I've never heard of anyone coming from Regulus either. Nah. So Linnea Hutt is here as well. Nice to see you, Linnea. How are you today? You okay? And you're in Baltimore as well. So we've got Linda and Linnea. There you go. Linda and Linnea. That could get a little bit confusing. And Katie Candy's here. And you'd like a birthday reading for somebody as well. Oh, she did it for free, Astra, yeah? Well, you know what they say, yeah? You know, you buy cheap, you buy twice. That's that's it. So yeah, I always think that, you know, if you get something valuable, you've got to pay something for it, for shizzle. Okay, so Linda. Okay. You're the 22nd of the 1st, 2018. Okay, so lovely, Linda. All right, you are very sensitive, Linda. Very sensitive indeed, actually. You're one of probably the most sensitive people that I've met here for a while, actually, because you've got lots of twos. So you're a day number 22 over 4. Your ruling number is as 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's a ruling 7. So I don't know who this is for. It's not for you, you were saying, Linda. No, it's for somebody else, is it? Yeah. So Astra's like, I guess. So Kamole, nice to see you. How are you today? There you go. Yes, absolutely. Laugh out loud. I'm having you to do it next. Definitely, Astra. And April, Astra, what do you mean markings? Yeah, exactly. What do you mean markings? It's an interesting one. It's probably, is it just a term for something else? Oh, it's for Jahil, your son, is it? Okay. So this is Jahil. It's not Linda at all. It's Jahil or Jahil. Yeah, so Jahil likes to explore the deeper meaning behind life. And the reason why I'm saying that is because he's a ruling number 7. And the 7s like to kind of look at the mysteries, illusions, miracles, magic, and faith of life. Okay, so they like to learn through their own experiences, which actually makes them a really cool teacher. So he's actually, he's got Atlantean wisdom as well. The 7 is Neptune, which is turquoise energy. So a lot of the 7s, they like to explore the subconscious mind. They've got a connection to technology. They want to go global. It's that sort of stuff. And it actually can go right back to wisdom from Atlantis, which is really cool. Yeah. Oh, there you go. So April's like, I totally recommend Hayden's Starseed report. There you go. You see, you've you've entered the dragon's den. Was it the lion's den? Yeah, you have, because we're all Dreamtime Academy massive super fans, aren't we here? So I'll have a look at his numerology, Astra. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, no, it's really cool. So that's his ruling number. So you get the soul purpose, which comes through the ruling number. Okay, Linda, and also because he's a day number 22, he's very sensitive. So he's a very sensitive. Look at all those 2s. You see, the 1 is masculine and the 2 is feminine. So the 2 energy, when it's amplified like that, it's got 3 2s. He's a very sensitive starseed, so he's proper, like a rainbow child or something like that. Possibly, yeah. I'd say that he's definitely got rainbow in him. Actually, no, I'd say crystal. Actually, he's a crystal child, because I think there's dysfunction within the family. The reason why I'm saying this is because he's got the arrow of frustration here as well, which is the lack of the 4, 5, and 6. So you can tell he is. Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, you see, did you separate from your partner? Or, because sometimes, when the arrow of frustration, it's for the child, it's almost like mum and dad separated, or they just don't feel like they fit in, or they've got sibling rivalry, or stuff like that. So hiya, Danny, nice to see you. You did my reading last week and I couldn't have been more spot on about myself. Oh, sorry, I couldn't have been more spot on. Anyway, and wondering if you could do my fiance Jason's as well. His birthday is the 20th of October 1983. Oh, that's nice, Danny. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. Did you get your report, Danny? I can't remember whether you ordered a report or not. I'm doing so many at the moment. It's like they're coming out of my ears. So I forget who's got them and who hasn't. Okay, so you're not currently with him, Linda. Yeah, because that could mean that there's difficulties around that. So for Jahil, it might be that he gets affected by that. This might go on for a period of time. Nice to see you. Ashley's here as well. Ashley in Portsmouth. Could you do my daughter who's autistic? Wondering if she's a rainbow child or a starseed. Yeah, I can certainly have a look at that for you as well. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so we can also see Jahil's got the arrow here of the Inquirer. So he's actually skeptical of anything, any new concept. So he'll have to go through his own process of, learning through his own experience, his own investigations before he takes on board any new concepts. Now, the day number 22 as well is somebody, he's here to guide humanity forward into the new emerging golden age. It's a master number, the 22, and it's about forgiveness. But he really is somebody who is very empathic. He's very intuitive. He's very sensitive. But he will take the guided action that he'll take the physical action that he needs to take to be able to achieve his goals and dreams in life. Yeah. So he's definitely here for a higher purpose. Absolutely. So Danny says, I haven't got the report yet, but I plan on ordering my personal one after this Friday. Brilliant. Excellent, Danny. Great news. Okay. So There you go. That was a little, just some little insights there. He is quite independent as well. So Jahil's quite an independent soul, and he's got nice balanced communication skills. So, he's a good listener, good speaker, but he can be a bit reactive in emotional situations as well, because he is quite empathic, so you probably find that he'll get on really well with animals and children and old people, as well. So lovely, lovely little Jahil there. There you go. So that's just some little insights today. I'm going to get through quite a lot of you today because there's a few of you here today, isn't there? All here having a nice chat in the Dreamtime Healing Room. Who's that? Oh. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm going to go to, who do I feel attracted to next? Let's have a look. Are you still there, Dadriel Smith? Dadriel. So you were born on the 15th of the 2nd, 2004. Are you still there, Dadriel? You are indeed. Good. Seems like we've got a good connection today, because normally, like, I ask a question, it takes ages for people to respond. And I think, oh, they're just not hearing me. But it's probably just to do with the connection, isn't it? I reckon sometimes. Maybe it's been, maybe, am I buffering sometimes? Do I buffer? I hope I don't. Nobody likes a bufferer, do they? All right, so is this for you, Dadriel? Yeah, so the 15th of the 2nd, 2004. Okay, so let's have a look. And what's your name? Ashley Morland. There you go. You didn't know that I do readings? Definitely would check that out. Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, like, I do psychic readings as well, so like yesterday I was doing a session for a woman in Alabama, actually. And, her father came through, so I'm very good at getting names of people who've crossed as well in live session, not in private sessions. When I do lives, it sometimes comes in, but, my clairvoyance is better on a one-to-one, so where I can just focus on the one energy going on, the dynamic. So I do all my sessions via Zoom. So I not only do the Starseed Numerology reports, I also do, the Zoom sessions as well. So that's for anyone who's got loved ones in spirit, that want to connect and stuff, or they just want to find out what's coming up for them along their future timeline as well. But I also do the consultations for wellness as well. So, it's like you get it all in one place at the Dreamtime Academy. My husband and I were just about to run our next retreat next month. It's our 3rd retreat that we're doing. So we run retreats as well, like for groups of women mainly, but sometimes some guys as well. So yeah, there you go. So April says synchronicity is always here. It is indeed. Synchronicity is always here. And Carmelet as well. That's a nice name, isn't it? Carmelet. Awesome. Okay, brilliant. So Day. I'm going to just call you Day, just so for ease, because it's quite a complicated name, that, isn't it? So we got the 5, we got the 2 2s and the 4. Okay, so you've got 2 negative arrows within your chart. You are a day number 6 person and a ruling number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 5. Okay, so Day, you're a ruling number 5 person. Now, the 5 energy is Mercury, and it's about communication, travel, freedom, change, and versatility. So really, you being a 5, you need freedom. So you cannot feel restricted in any way, shape, or form. Like that would do your napper in. You don't want to be told what to do. Freedom is all about, like letting go of old masks. And any part of you that wants to still play the trickster or wants to be not honest with itself, it needs to change in order for you to be able to grow. Okay, so travel, different cultures, different people, different places. You need space around you. But you also love the home and your family as well, because your day number is a 6, and the 6 is about creativity. So you are very creative. It's about the home, it's about the family, it's about love within the family, it's about balance and harmony in relationships. This is all very important to you. But you do have this beautiful creative aspect to you, and you need to be able to freely express your creativity. Okay, so Dadriel's saying it, absolutely so true. Okay, so it's a lot of heart energy. The green and the pink energy comes in with you, which means that, you are somebody who's very loving, very giving, very forgiving. And actually, I feel When you live negatively, you can be prone to worry and anxiety, or or playing the role of the victim. So you really do have to look at that, because you don't want to be doing that. You've also, in your chart here, you've got the 2-2. So you are very sensitive, intuitive. You know how you feel, but you do struggle to communicate how you feel sometimes, Dadriel. So there is a restriction around the throat chakra, so it's like you need to find new ways of being able to express yourself, because if you can't, that could make you angry and frustrated. We can also see as well, you're quite a practical person, and there is a good sense of organization around you. You like the material aspects of life as well, the physical, practical, material aspects, So you are connected to the third dimension. I mean, I know we're all on the earth, so we're all kind of connected to the third dimension, aren't we? But, in this sense, you are very much somebody who's got that, the feet in both worlds, really. So as well as being an empathic, intuitive, and somebody, you also have, the grounding in the physical realm as well. Now, you don't really learn in traditional ways. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because you've got here no numbers on your mental plane. Okay, so the 3, 6, and 9 are mental numbers. The 2, 5, and 8 are emotional numbers or soul-based numbers, and the 1, 4, and 7 are physical numbers. So when you've got no numbers on your mental plane, it means that you don't learn in traditional ways. So, it's more difficult for you to retain information than for a lot of other people who've got like either a 3, 6, or 9 in their birth date. So you might need to learn in non-traditional ways. So you'd be like the classic, Steiner school kid, somebody who, because what are you now? Like you're about 17 or something like that. So, it might have been that you probably found school quite challenging. Like, what the hell is all this? Because you're not from these realms. And it's like all of a sudden you're learning math and you're learning science, and you're like, what the hell is all that? That's crazy, because you're definitely more of a creative. Okay. Also, you've got the arrow of passivity as well. So you might be more of the behind the scenes guides to the new millennial, and not really somebody, you might need a bit of encouragement to sort of get out and do things, because there is there's a passivity about you as well. So Dadriel says that's so true. So make sure you move away from your computer and get yourself out in the fresh air, and exercise and things like that would be really important for you as well. Okay. So there you go, Day. Hopefully that's made sense for you. So you're a 17-year-old, sweet 17, you see. And Day, leave a few comments and let me know what you thought of that. Hopefully that's made sense for you. Excellent. Okay, so what's April saying? April saying the 23rd of the 8th is my anniversary, and my partner is Ashley, 12 in chart, just after had our 12 year. Wow, that's awesome, April. Just typed 122 characters. Left, does this happen to everyone else? Yes, April, it does. It's one of those things, isn't it? So Carmela's here. So good. So Dadriel, that's made sense for you today, did it? Good. And if you want your Starseed Numerology report doing as well, remember that's a 22-page handcrafted report, which will look at your living name, your date of birth, your peak years of maturity, your starseed origin as well. So where your soul originated from after it left source consciousness, whether it was Andromeda, like me, or the Pleiades, or Arcturus, or Lyra, or Alpha Centauri, or one of a plethora of other different star systems. And that gives you your purpose and mission, you see. So you know what you're actually here to do. So once you get that information, it blows your mind. It's like a roadmap to your life. It's quite a predictive report as well. So it will look at what's coming up for you in your future as well. All right. So, it's kind of like, it's actually an amazingly reliable guide to be able to get the information that you really need to be able to best navigate, and actually make the right decisions at the right times as well. Because you know what it's like sometimes, where you think, I want to do this now. I want to do this now, especially if you're an impatient person like me. But sometimes you have to wait, wait for the right times to present themselves before making any decisions, and that's how we get that from our peak, our personal year cycle number. Okay, so that's really important to know what year that you're in as well. Okay, so there you go. So there's your link that you can get your report there, Danny. Okay, so that's for everybody who's watching who wants to buy a report. I've just put the link in there, and you can get that through my online shop. So it's a nice, secure, safe portal through my it's just like a WordPress e-commerce store, and you can get them through there. Nice and easy. But remember, they do take me about 5 to 7 business days to create because they're not computer generated. So be patient. I'll need your date, time, and place of birth, and your living name as well. So the name that you like to go by, not necessarily the name that's on your birth certificate. So T Wench is here as well. And you're Andromedan, are you? Things are tough these days. They can be quite tough for the Andromedans, yeah, because the Andromedans are all about freedom. Pinky's here as well. Nice to see you, Pinky. You're born on the 23rd of the 9th, 1986. And Katie, happy birthday to Katie. All right, so who should I have a look at next? You're from Vietnam, are you, Thin? Yeah, Thin New Gen from Vietnam. Beautiful place, Vietnam, isn't it? Okay, so since we've got like quite a lot of you here today in the Dreamtime Healing Room, I am going to ask a question, okay? And the person who gets the question right by putting the right answer in the comments section will get the next reading, okay? Are you ready? Okay, so what is my ruling number? Okay, it's fastest finger first. Fastest finger first. Okay, so what's my ruling number? Hello, Anna. Nice to see you. Now, guys, if you can let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from as well. So whether you're in America or Europe or Australia or Vietnam or anywhere like that. So no linear, I'm not a 6. And remember, you can guess a few times. Okay, so what ruling number do you think I am? What's my ruling number? Okay, so Carolina thinks number 1. Katie Candy thinks number 9. Katie Candy, you've got it right. Birthday girl, Katie Candy. T Wench thought 1, 7. Thin thought 8. Anna's in Portugal, in Lisbon. Beautiful, beautiful. How nice. I lived in Madeira for 6 months actually. There you go. Washington State. Okay, so we're going to go to you, Katie Candy, next. And did somebody say it's your birthday today? Which is quite appropriate, isn't it? Let's have a look. Did you? Oh, there you are. Can I please get my birthday reading for someone? Yep. Okay, so this is for Eamon. Okay, Katie. So Eamon was born on the 14th of the 9th, 1980. Okay, so you got the 2 9s, a 1, 2 1s, a 4, and an 8. I was actually born in 1972. Yeah. So I'm nearly 50. Can you believe it? I can't believe that I'm nearly 50. I honestly can't. It's just like, how quickly does it go? Turning 41. That's okay, Katie. Yeah, no worries at all. Danny says, unfortunately from Delaware. What's wrong with Delaware? Do you know, I went to Delaware, Danny, because I went to, I did Camp Saginaw when I was in my 20s. Yeah, so, you know, in Oxford, Pennsylvania. So I pulled into Delaware bus station. So Carolina, you're in Costa Rica. Beautiful. T Wench in Washington. I actually visited Washington as well when I went to Camp Saginaw. I know, Anna. That everyone says that. Everyone says I look younger than 50. Well, mind you, I'm not. I'm 48, aren't I? So I'm still 2 years away from being 50. So yeah, okay. So Eamon, this is for Eamon. So Eamon is a day number 5, a ruling number 9, 10, 18, 27, 31, 32. A ruling 5. So 5 is a very dominant influence for Eamon because both of his day number and his ruling number is a 5. Okay, so you know this is really interesting. Hi Ashley, nice to see you. So yeah, so what we can see here is the 5 energy is green. All right, so if you think of the 5 as being the heart, and it's about space and freedom and change and versatility and communication. So Eamon really is somebody who's a traveler. He's one of life's travelers. He's going to want to explore different places, different people. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell you guys, did I? So Ashley's like, how much is the Starseed package? Well, it depends what package you're looking at, because obviously if you want the report, it's only $59 Australian dollars. So that's still on special until the end of September. So 59 Australian is about 44, I think, 44 US dollars. If you're wanting the Starseed regression, that's $125. If you want the whole ensemble, like getting everything, because I do the Starseed Awakening course, which is an online course which has just been launched as well, which is 99 US dollars, which will blow your mind. You get your activations in that, and it will really set you up. So it's a self-paced online course through my wellness portal, or you could have the Starseed Awakening process, which is a report, a regression, and a reconnection as well. So that's a 3-stage process, which is done via Zoom, which is, I think, $399. So it's just really, whatever you want to start with, really. A lot of people start with a report and then go on from there. But the report will give you the information that you're looking at as to where your soul has come in from after it left source consciousness, so that's the thing. No, I never heard about Camp Tigwo. No, I only heard about Camp Saginaw, but we used to call it Camp Saginuts. All right, so so Eamon is a lover of freedom. He's also like the 9 energy. Okay, when it's amplified like that, it's ambition, idealism, and wisdom. So he's actually very wise. He's also very organized as well, because the 4 and the 8 carry organization. So he's quite a practical, organized, independent person as well. So he is very independent, but he can be a bit skeptical. So, like a lot of guys, they can be a bit skeptical of anything that's like metaphysical or can't be seen by the naked eye. So with Eamon, he's definitely somebody who's a bit like that. So he'll have to go through his own process of research before he becomes an avid convert of everything. But when he gets his evidence, that's when things start shifting around for him. Now this year he's in a 5-9, so he's in a 19, so he's in a 14, 18, 19. So he's in a personal year cycle 1. So we travel in 9-year cycles in numerology, and we kind of go through peaks and troughs. So there's great times to, get involved with new projects, and other times where you shouldn't attempt it. This for him is the best time for him to make changes in his jobs, in his relationship, or within, his it could be within his where he lives as well. So he might move house, or he might change relationships. So hi Jay Slim, nice to see you here. How are you today? And whereabouts are you watching from, Jay? T-Wench, I'm in Oregon. Interesting. There you go. So Danny says, sounds about right. There you go. Interesting. Yeah, there you go. You're in Tampa. Nice to meet you, Ash, Jay Slim. And leave your date of birth. We can take a look at your date of birth as well. So that's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go to you, Linnea, next. Okay, Linnea, you're next. We did Linda, and now we're going to have a look at Linnea. Okie dokie. Linnea. And I'm just going to check out your date of birth again. So I'm just going to go scrolling. All right. So you were born in Baltimore on, is that the 2nd of August or the 8th of February? If you can just confirm that with me, please. That'd be really awesome. Tampa. Yeah, there you go. Excellent. Okay. So you're the 31st of the 7th, 1986. Linnea, if you leave your date of birth again for me, just to let me know if you are in February or in August, that would be really helpful. It just because I know that in America you kind of do it around the other way, don't you, sometimes? So it's easier for me. Oh, and Carolina, you were born on the 7th of the 7th. So that's an interesting birth date to look at as well, because the 7 energy, when it's amplified like that, it has some quite interesting meanings. Linnea, are you still there, lovely? Okay, I'm going to go to Carolina then instead. All right, we'll go to Carolina instead, and then we'll come back to Linnea. Maybe her phone's shit itself. Oh, you are there. So you need to confirm, Linnea. So you're the 2nd of August, yeah? Is that the 2nd of August? I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm going to go Carolina next, 7th of the 7th, 1983. Okay, so Carolina, you have got these sevens going on, and also the 7, 8, 9. You got the 3 and the 1 as well. So you've got a positive and a negative arrow within your chart. Now, the negative arrow is where you have 3 numbers that aren't in a line. You know, that 3 numbers that that don't have numbers in there, so that form a line. Like here, we can see she's not got the 4, 5, and 6. So that's called the arrow of frustration. And she's also got a positive arrow, which is like the 7, 8, and 9, which is called the arrow of activity. All right, so what does all this mean? So first of all, you're a day number 7, Carolina. So for you, you really like to explore the deeper meaning behind life. So you like to investigate the subconscious, the mysteries, illusions, miracles, magic, and faith of life. It's really, really important to you, you know. So it's turquoise energy, you know, so it's very connected to you learning through your own experiences. So that's very important for you. Also, your ruling number is a 9, 10, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 and 7 is 28, 29, 35. So you're ruling number 8. So Carolina, you are somebody who's very independent, very organized, and you like to be in control. So that's really important for you. So when I say be in control, it's like you are very nurturing, but you're also very process driven, you know, so you like to have methodology within how you know, sort of organize and structure your day. Structure is so important for you. Yeah, so we can see there that so you are somebody who's like, you know, you could be somebody who'd be a good money manager, or you could be a good financial manager. You know, you're quite analytical as well. So, you know, even financial planning or an analysis could work for you, but you're always on the go. So you're always here, there, and everywhere doing lots of things. And this is a suppression of nervous energy. So it means that you kind of like, it's like a frenetic energy. So you need to surround yourself with very relaxing, calming company to be able to help you slow down, because you always wanted to do things. Now, the double 7 is about sacrifice. So the 7 is like, because you like to learn through your own experiences, sometimes you have to sacrifice either love, health, or money. It's actually 2 of those 3 things that during the course of your life, you're going to have to sacrifice. So it could be that that you love and lose, or that you make money and lose it, or you get ill and then you get well. So Carolina, that's something that's around you, but also you struggle quite a lot to communicate how you feel. Because you are quite an independent person, it's almost like I feel that you don't know how you feel, so sometimes you just can't find the right words. As I said, there's a great sense of independence around you, very organized and practical person as well. And actually, I feel like sometimes your imagination runs away with you a little bit, though, and you can be a bit analytical. So sometimes you can go into analysis paralysis. So just watch that, because that can be quite daunting as well. And then you're a 14, 19. So you're in a 1 as well. So Carolina, you're in your personal year cycle 1 this year. So it means that it's a great time to change jobs, change relationships, or to move house. So it's fresh new energy coming in for you during your personal year cycle 1. There you go. So April said, I think that Hayden needs to come and meet us at Mount Shasta with Arena. Well, we can't even leave Australia, April. This is the thing. So, we haven't been able to leave Australia for 2 years. We can't go anywhere. So Carolina, leave a message. So yeah, who knows when we're next going to be able to travel out. So Carolina goes, spot on. Thank you so much. Yeah, you could be like a hypnotist or something like that as well. Because you like to explore deeper, you could go into hypnotherapy if you're interested in the wellness industries. But otherwise, you are quite a good money manager, that sort of thing. So April says, I'm in Cottage Grove, practically. We're neighbours. Oh, there you go. T-Wench and April. It's a funny small world, isn't it? And okay, so we're going to have a look. I'm going to go to you next, Jay Slim. All right, so Jay Slim. And what's your first name, Jay? Okay, so you were the 31st of the 7th. 31st of the 7th, 1986. Okay, So you got the 7, the 3, the 9, the 8, and the 6. Okay, so you've got a very active mind, a very active mind. And the reason why I'm saying this, you're quite a practical person as well. You can be a bit of a hermit sometimes. So, it's an interesting one. So the 18, 19, 24, 34, 35. So you're a ruling number 8 as well. So you're very independent, organized, and like to be in control as well. So the 8s, remember what I was saying, you're a very organized person actually, and you like to have structure, methodologies, processes. You recognize that your future needs to be built on solid foundations. That's just, how you roll. So there's a great sense of independence and organization. You like the practical, material, and physical aspects of life. So you are quite a physical being, a physical person, but also you're a thinker. So your mind is very active. Like, this is called the arrow of intellect. And you've also got the arrow of activity as well. So as I said before, you're always on the go. You're always kind of doing things, James. You're always here, there, doing lots of different things. And actually, it's a suppression of nervous energy. So it's like your central nervous system is on steroids, and you need to have relaxing, calming, peaceful company around you just so you can slow down and chill out. Okay, so so it's like this frenetic energy here. Your ones are isolated there in the corner as well. So that's, sometimes you can isolate yourself a little bit too. So even though you're always on the go and stuff, sometimes you just need to, have your own space, where you can integrate heart-related healing, because, you can be a bit reactive in emotional situations sometimes as well. So you are a thinking person. You're quite analytical. You're quite a creative person. You do like the home and family. And again, you're somebody who likes to investigate the deeper meanings in life as well. So the 4 is, is a practical person. So your ruling number, you're more aligned to the manual arts, So, if you or the sports or exercising or the physical aspects of life is, that's kind of how you roll. But also, you've got this very, very active mind. So your long-term memory is possibly better than your short-term memory. So you might remember like all the people that you went to school with, but you don't really remember what you had for your dinner last night. It's the kind of that energy that comes around that. So Linda says, you like my necklace? Well, I sell these. These are handcrafted, blown glass necklaces. Yeah, and these are based around your ruling number. Okay, so they align with the colors of your ruling number. So this is 27, so it's orange over gold, and that is called harvest. So when you add up all the numbers in my date of birth, it comes to 27 and reduces to a 9. And 27, bottle 27 in the color mirror system, is this bottle color combination of gold and orange. And harvest is about reaping the rewards of your humanitarian work. And I always like to to look at that. Did that make sense for you, James? Yeah. There you go. So at the moment you're in a 5, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. So you're actually in a personal year cycle 7. So it can be quite a difficult year for you this year if you're off track and you're not living your purpose. Okay, so again, with you, James, having that ruling 8, you're a good money manager. So you could end up being either working in the travel industry, or you could work in finances, or where you're, because you're quite a nurturing person as well. Remember, then the 8s like to look after other people. Good, excellent, James. All right, so that was our James. So I'm going to go to the next person now. T Wench. I think you're coming up for me next. T Wench was born on the 8th of June. The 8th of June, 1992. Okay, so T Wench, 2 9s, a 2, a 1, a 6, and an 8. Okie dokie. So you're a day number 8 and a ruling number 9, 10, 19, 21. 21 and 6 is 27, 37, 35. So you're double 8s. Okay, so T Wench. There's a lot of 8 energy coming in now. Have you noticed? So this is T Wench. What's your real name? Surely that can't be it. Imagine if it was. That would be crazy shit, wouldn't it? Hello, Glow Angel. Oh, it's okay. You can come in whenever you want. There you go. Okay, so T Wench. All right, so T Wench, the 8 energy is dominant here. It's an amplification of this. So this is this is about you. You like to be in control. You are you're almost fiercely independent. So sometimes you need to learn to let go of the reins a little bit, because and surrender, because you can't control everything. There you go. Hello, is it Baby Cloud? Exactly. You're supposed to be here at this exact time. That's it. It's always perfect timing, isn't it? Hmm. There you go. Yeah, absolutely, April. Just message me if you want me to do any special orders and stuff like that. When I put my next order in with HQ for my necklaces, we can make up different color combinations for people as well, as long as they can. Because they have different melting temperatures, the colors. So sometimes you can't put certain color combinations together. So as long as they can do them, then I can definitely do that. There you go. Okay, cool. All right. So what we can see here is that that this 8 energy is dominant, as I said. So again, T Wench, you love to be in control. Does that sound right? But again, you'd be a good money manager. You're very organized. You're good at people management as well. So you are somebody who is quite a practical aspect and view on life. You can be a bit skeptical of any new concepts until you get your own proof, and then you will be like an avid convert. You are very wise. You've got an amplification around your 9 energy, very ambitious as well, and also very idealistic. So you can look at the world through rose-colored spectacles sometimes, but you are very creative too. You're naturally very intuitive, perfectly balanced intuition actually, but you struggle to communicate how you feel as well, because you've only got this one there as well. So this is called the arrow of the Inquirer. So it is a negative arrow within a birth chart, but it just means that you might need to learn by investigation, instead of taking on board everything that everybody always says. All right, so hopefully that's made sense. This is like, you recognize your future needs to be built on solid foundation, T Wench. So it's old father time. So you will be prepared to wait, for things that you want. You don't necessarily have to have them yesterday. So you're not impatient. So it's very spot on, no doubt. Good. Yeah, and actually, the color combination that's aligned with you is violet and lilac. So this is actually sometimes it's about you having to let go of grief. Okay, but it's also a connection to spirit, because the 8 in the sacred geometric shape is like completion in the heavens and completion on the earthly plane as well. Okay, so I'm going to ask another question. So this is for the person who gets the next reading, is going to be able to guess, what is my day number? Okay, so what is my day number? Have a guess, have a think about it, and leave it in the answers below. Okay, so what is my day number? There you go. So I was like, I want to make you a line of necklaces for your business. I'm thinking clay or resin, and I'll make some. Oh yeah, make some up and send them through, and I'll have a look at those if you're interested in doing that. Yeah, because I'm thinking about taking on some new products soon as well. So absolutely. Oh, they're your favorite colors, are they, T Wench? There you go. A lot of people who are, connected to the 8, they're very attracted to the Saturn bottle in the color mirrors system. And so it's a lilac over violet bottle. And when you bathe in the waters of this remedy, it's just amazing. So April, you are correct. Yeah, I am a 7. Yeah, because I was born on the 16th. So yeah, you know that. There you go. So April, it's you. So April, did you want me to do a reading for, was it somebody, one of your friends or something like that? I'm just going to scroll back up and have a little look. Ashley, no, or is it there? No. Leave the date of birth that you want me to take a look at, April. There you go. I can't find it now. I'm just scrolling back up to see if I can find it. There you go. Oh, it's for Laurie. Okay, this one's for Laurie. Hi, Laurie, when you're watching back. Okay, so this one's for you. So the 1st of March, 1972. So you got the 1, 2, 3, the 9, the 7 here as well. I think I've got all the numbers there. Yeah. Okay, brilliant. So what we can see is like Laurie has got the arrow of the planner. So she's a day number 1 and a ruling number 9, 10, 19, 20, 23, and a ruling 5. So, okay, so this is called the arrow of the planner. When you've got the 1, 2, and 3 going up in a line there, it means that she's got an inherent love of order. So she likes order, she likes processes, she likes, she kind of is one of those people, quite left brain actually, but very intuitive, and her imagination's good as well. It's quite analytical. Also, she's got the arrow of frustration. So, there would have been difficulties for her during childhood. So that could have been a mum and dad separating, or it could have been sibling rivalry or ill health, feeling like she didn't fit in. But this can also manifest as like difficulties in her adult relationships as well. So Laurie, if you're watching this, you might find that the relationships that you get into, they can be quite challenging. And especially because you're a day number 1, because the day number 1 is the person who likes to do things on their own. And then having the ruling number 5 as well, the 5 is the freedom seeker. So you like to be on your own, doing your own thing and feeling free. So relationships can be quite challenging for you, and this could have come out of, like a programming from when you were growing up, of your mum and dad separating, you see. Hi there to, I don't know how to pronounce that, Fif Klekia. Merry meet to you as well. And Amber Askew as well, born on October the 19th. So that's beautiful. A Libran like myself, Amber. I was born in 1972 on October the 16th. So I love the energy of the Librans coming in here. And you were born on May the 22nd, 1993. Perfect. Okay, lovely. Nice to meet you both. Let me know where you're both from, where you're coming in from today. And whereabouts in your world you're watching from. We're doing Laurie's chart at the moment. So this is Laurie through April Bender. Okay, so the 1 energy is the sun. So think about the 1 as being the sun. As a planet in the solar system. It's yellow energy. So it is quite egotistical. It's male. It's quite masculine, but it's the leader. So she is definitely somebody who's a bit of a leader. Okay, yeah, Libran gang. That's what I say, Libran gang. You're from Chicago in Illinois. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, fantastic. So Laurie is also very ambitious, and also she is somebody who likes to learn through her own experiences, but she will have to learn through sacrifice, okay? So in one of these 3 areas, Laurie, you've had to learn to let go or sacrifice: love, health, or money. Now you'll know exactly which one it is. For me, it feels like it's like you'll love and lose, love and lose, love and keep, until you learn the lesson about self-love being the primary, the most important thing. Okay, and then you're in an 8, 9. You're in a personal year cycle 9. So hold off making any major decisions this year and wait until next year before you either change jobs, change house, or change relationships. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to have a look at you next, Amber. I feel like attracted to the name Amber and to Libran Amber. So I'm going to have a look at you next. Yeah, absolutely. So the way it works, James, with the star origins, it's really fascinating, is that I look at the position of your sun at the time you were born. So I'll look at your astrological and numerological influences side by side. I also look at your peak years of maturity, your color influences, your pyramids as well. And from the position of the sun that you were born, it kind of reveals where your soul is able to incarnate, through which portals were available for your soul to be able to incarnate on the earth plane. So you have to look at everything simultaneously. You can't just look at one thing to get it accurate. You've got to look at everything together because they all have different influences. Okay, so the report, reveals all of this, so it'll give you, all that, your astrological influences, what houses, what planets, everything's in, all of your numerological influences of not only your birth chart, but your name chart as well, because remember, your name chart carries a vibration as well, and all of your color mirrors influences too, because this is numerology-based color therapy system. You know, there's 87 different dual-colored oil bottles, which brings in other layers of information, which I have to kind of analyze and look and feel into. And from there, I know, you know, so it's like an intuitive thing. I've been doing this for years. Yeah. So April says, I have the plan of frustration arrows too. There you go. Excellent. Oh, brilliant, Pinky. So you love the video and blog on blue avians. Why are you attracted so much to the blue avians then, Pinky? And Glow Angel's like, this is very interesting. It is really interesting. It's like a minefield when you start investigating this, because this color therapy system, it aligns with Melchizedek. So the wisdom of Melchizedek is the Ashtar galactic command. So, you know, really what you're getting is information through from the star realms and different dimensions and frequencies of existence to be able to understand the person's soul. So the conscious, subconscious minds and the higher self of the person. So that's why I teach this system, you know, to practitioner level. So it's called the Cullimer's Practitioner Training Program. And it was the best thing that I ever did, you know. So it is an investment in time and financially, but it's so worth it because it means that you can then be a practitioner of the system too and see your own clients, you know. So, you know, you can, if you've got a wellness business, then, you know, it will send it to the next level. You know, it's really a soul calling, I think, the Cullimer's Practitioner Training Program. But if you want more information on that, please feel free to reach out, because I am taking new enrollments at the moment, because I've just had a group coming to the close of their 6-month program. So they're just graduating now. So I've got another group of people who are about to start, but I can still take on another 2 or 3 people. So if you do want to participate in that, then do let me know. But it will change your life. Okay. Okay, so it's 3rd time confirmation, yeah? Excellent. Yeah, no, absolutely. The report, James, I can send you the link here. Okay, so there's the link to get the report, and that'll take you through to my online shop. Okay, so they are on special until the end of this month for only 59 Australian dollars. April Bender, yeah, Melchizedek. Yeah, so you look up Melchizedek, and it aligns beautifully with the Ashtar Galactic Commands. It's funny, as I'm looking at that, I'm looking at 11 likes and 11 people watching. So the 1111 is, you know, is often a sign that the Ashtar are working with you. All right. So if I don't get to everybody today during the live, you know, then please remember, I'm only really wetting your whistle with the insights that I'm giving you today. So the reports are so much more in depth. It's like a life roadmap to, you know, who you truly are and what you're here to do. So, but this is just really a way of me being able to give you something so you can see how accurate it is. Because I always feel like you can feel the truth in your heart. So you're Hydean, yeah. So that's absolutely relates to you know, Melchizedek and the blue flame stuff. Yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked a little bit there. So we are with you, Amber. So Amber, let's have a look. I'll get your date of birth again. So Amber, oh, there you go. So you're the 19th of October, the 19th of the 10th, 1982. Okay, so you've got the 2 9s, the 8, and the 2, and the 111. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. So remember as well, guys, like I teach numerology as well. So if you love what you're seeing, I teach numerology as an online self-paced course. So levels 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so it gives you the opportunity to learn this yourself, and it's only $99 as well. You know, Australian dollars too. So there's about 70 odd US dollars. And it's a 4-module course with ebooks and video tutorials with me. So that will blow you away. So if you really love numerology and you're loving what you're seeing, then I highly recommend the course. I think you'd love it. It's quite humorous as well, because I've got a bit of a cheeky dark humor. So Lex Barringer, Hayden's the real deal, everyone. Thank you, Lex. That's a very sweet thing for you to say. There you go. Okay, so you are a day number 10. All right, so we don't reduce it to a 1. It's only if you're born on the 1st that you become a day number 1. Okay, otherwise it's a 10. And that's an interesting one, because the 10 is the manifester. It's the wheel of fortune, actually. So if I was to give you lemons, you'll make lemonade. You've got a very soft feminine leadership ability that can never be abused. So it's non-ego based leadership. Ancient Egypt and Egyptian wisdom comes in for you as a life lesson. You could have your own business. Sometimes you feel like you have to remain a little bit superficial in relationships. You don't really want people knowing what's going on for you emotionally, because there was difficulties for you during childhood as well. Okay, so maybe your mum and dad separated, or you felt like you didn't fit in, or difficulties with adult relationships as well. And you can be a bit skeptical as well with new things until you get your own proof. So that's fine. You'll need to go through your own process of research until you take on board a new concept. With you, I would say that you can be quite chatty. The 3-1 people can be quite chatty, or they can be quite quiet. Librans usually, because they're diplomats and they are the balancers, and they're always that person in the family that everyone goes to for advice and guidance. You'll find that you are probably quite a chatty person, but you might also find that sometimes you can be quite quiet and introspective as well. You're from San Jose. Wow, that's beautiful. Do you know the way to San Jose? I've got a lot of friends in San Jose. Don't worry, I won't give up my day job. Awkward. Okay, so Jenny, you're new here. Are you Jenny on the Block by any chance? Maybe you're Jenny on the Block. I can't believe they still play that on the radio every single day. It comes on every single day, doesn't it? Astra, I haven't forgotten about you. Don't you worry. I know you've been waiting there patiently, haven't you? Okay, so Jenny, let us know where you're from, where you're watching from, and Beth as well. I almost forgot to see you there, Beth Wingate. Lovely to see you, Beth. How are you today? Jenny goes, I wish I was Jenny on the Block. I know, I wish I was Jenny on the Block. Apart from, I don't think I want a booty that big. I think it looks good on a woman, but not on a guy. No one wants a bloke with a big bottom, do they? Let's face it. Anyway, enough of that. So ruling number, so you got 9, 10, 18, so it's 21, 31. So you're ruling number 4. Okay, so this is Amber. Am I making you laugh, Amber? Good. Lex is laughing as well. There you go. So okay. So Astra says, yeah, I originally asked about my husband, but you got him. Oh, so I did your husband. Oh, that was James, was it? Yeah. Well, I can have a look at you as well. Is that you then, Astra? That other date of birth, the 30th of the 8th? Oh, J Slim. Yeah. Got it. Okay, so yeah, so the 4 is both of your numbers, Amber, are on the physical plane. So the 1 and the 4 are physical numbers. So the 4 is like you like active participation in life. You like the material, practical, and physical aspects. So you're more aligned to the manual arts, Amber. So, as a Libran, you're an air sign, but also you're very grounded for an air sign. You're independent, you're very wise and ambitious, quite idealistic though. You need to learn through your own experiences, but you are also very the well. The 2 energy, when you've got 1, 2 in your birth chart, it means that you are intuitive and sensitive, but it's not overly inflated. It's kind of like, it's just perfect balance. So you've got good first impressions of people. You like this, Jenny? Yeah, good. There you go. So Anna says, I sense some Gemini too, perhaps rising sign, because you look very young. Do you know? No, it's Cancerian is my ascendant, and I am moon in Aquarius. I think I do have some Gemini somewhere though. I think it's in Mercury. Yeah, so it's all about the balance. So you're in love with the idea of being in love. You're the diplomat. You don't like confrontation. It's all of this Libran stuff that comes up for you. But also, if you were in the wellness industry, for example, or if you've got your own business, then you would be more yoga or massage, because you're good with your hands. That's the beautiful thing about the ruling 4 people. But also, you have to learn to let go of all people, all places, old situations, old beliefs that are no longer serving you, so that you can pave the way for the new emerging golden age. So you kind of have to learn to let go. Jenny's like, woohoo, Pisces sister. The sisters are doing it for themselves. I can't believe it. I'm really sorry. I don't know what's going on with me today. I think I'm losing it. I really do. So anyway, so Amber says, yes, Libra is heavy in my chart. I have healing. You have a healing business. Good. There you go. I had a feeling that you would have a healing business. Do you do stuff with your hands? Do you Reiki and massage? You should do yoga and stuff as well, I reckon. I reckon that'd be really, really good for you. So you are learning. Good. There you go. Beth Wingate, 1111. Jenny's like, I love your energy. Oh, love yours too. There you go. Is that right, Anna? Yeah. So the Aquarian moon is great for your Cancer rising. It opens you a lot. I know. Like, it's scary how accurate my my clairvoyance is getting. Like it's like it's on steroids at the moment. So I don't know what's shifted, but it's like I find that like when I'm energized, like when I'm full of beans and stuff, my my clairvoyance goes through the roof. But when I'm tired, I really struggle with connecting up, So it's like I have to have a really good night's sleep, make sure I drink lots of water. Just reminding myself to have some water. Oh, possibly, yeah. Yeah, the dark humor. I know. So Mars just went into Libra. What does that? Tell me more about that. When Mars goes into Libra, April, tell me a bit more. And it says, I'm a Gemini sun, moon in Sagittarius, and a Sagittarian rising. Ooh, a bit of a traveler there, I think. Fleitcher, I think that's how you pronounce your name. So Amber, your personal year cycle is, so you're 5, 6, 7, so it's 14, 15, 16, you're in 7 as well. So it might be a difficult year for you if you're not living your purpose. All right, Amber. So just make sure that you are living your purpose, basically. I mean, if you're not, the universe will come and slap you across the face this year if you're not. It might feel challenging, but if you're already doing it, it won't feel as difficult. Yes, tell us more about Mars going into Libra. We want to know. So yeah, so sometimes it can be about sacrifice this year. So just watch out for that and just see what comes up. Are you having a difficult year, Amber, or are you finding it's enjoyable? Okay, so next question. Okay, so the first person who guesses what is my what personal year cycle am I in at the moment? Okay, between 1 and 9. What personal year cycle am I in? Leave your answers in the comments section, and then I'll go to the person who gets it right. So go on, it's fastest fingers first. Who's going to get there first? So there you go. Ashley says, Venus also went into Scorpio. Get ready for Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Venus. Ooh, I like it. You're having a fantastic year, Amber. Is that because you're living your purpose now? So are you just setting up your spiritual practice? Good. Well, that's really great. If you're having a fantastic year, it means that you're on track. Astra, you're right. Okay, so Astra, I am in a 4 this year, so it's a building year for me. Yeah, so I've not only been building my body, so I'm like, the whole year I've been going to the gym. I've lost like 15 kilos. I've started getting muscly. I feel fit and healthy, feeling younger, building courses, online courses, so it's like a building year. But I'm just about to move in October into my 5, okay, because it starts, around about your birthday, you start feeling the influence of the next year. And the 5 is about freedom, and versatility. So that's why I'm going to Tasmania on holiday with my husband in February next year, if we can get there. I mean, it's open at the moment, just in case it closes down. But anyway, we're hoping. And then we're going to Malta for a wedding as well, for my nephew, in September. So it'll be a year of going out of the box, traveling, and you can feel the energy coming in already. And also I'm going to get a puppy next year as well in March. So I'm going to get a cockapoo, or is it a cockapoo? A pooey cock. No, a cockapoo, a cavapoo. Oh, I don't know what they're called. It's all too confusing, those poodle crosses, isn't it? So thank you very much, Jason. That's very sweet of you. Ah, oh, bless your little heart. Thank you. Big kiss to you. And don't worry, I'm not coming on to your husband, Astra. I'm already happily married. 20 years, actually. We've been together. We got married 2 years ago. I love dogs. Yeah. Okay, Astra. So just pop your date of birth. If you can put your date of birth in there again for me, and I'll have a look at yours now, Astra. Dadjaw's like, oh, puppy. I love dogs. Well, you know, it's funny. We went to go and hold some puppies yesterday, right? Because I did a trip down memory lane yesterday. We went to an old house that I used to live in by the ocean in Cottesloe. And then we went for a walk along the promenade. And then on the way, and then we had lunch. And then on the way back home, we stopped in Claremont Pets and Puppies. And they had some groodles in there, like the golden retriever poodles. And there was 3 of them. So she got a puppy out for each of us. And we were holding them, and I was like, I didn't like them. I know it sounds awful, but I was like, they were biting me, and it was like, ow, that hurts. I'm not sure if I want a dog that's that big. It's quite a big puppy, a groodle. So I just want a little one now. And I think I'm going to get its teeth removed as well, so it doesn't hurt. I know it's probably a bit cruel, but I'm joking. Astra, even if it's okay, even if you do. I trust you both. Okay, so you got the 30th of the 8th. 30th of the 8th, 1985. Okay, awesome. 513. 513. Astra. Okay, Astra. You see, I like people with 3s in their charts. So either a day number 3 or a ruling number 3, because I'm a 9. So, you know, compatibility wise, you know, if you've got a partner or a friend who's the same, either the same day number or ruling number on the same plane of existence, you know, then you connect with them more. It's a bit more challenging if they're on different planes of existences, because obviously, you know, the compatibility isn't there, or the understanding isn't quite there. Okay, so okay. It feels like you're needing to break free, Beth. Yeah, it's a really, really good point there. Yeah. So Anna says 3 is my soul number. Oh, Anna, that's awesome. Let me explain what the 3 is, because the 3 hasn't come up that much today, has it? And you're a ruling number 9, 10, 18, 19, 23, 33, 34. So you're a ruling number 7. Okay, so Astra. Astra is an interesting name as well, because it's very cosmic, isn't it? Is that your real name? It's like Astra, astral projection, you know. And it's also like Ashtara, the Ashtar Galactic Command, Astra. So you could be part of the Ashtar Galactic Command. You could be. Yeah. So, okay. So what we can see there, the day number 3 energy is, you see, the 3 is like, it's very sociable. So you're very sociable. You know, you are somebody who's inspired by music, lyrics, poetry. It's left brain. So you know, you're quite analytical, and your imagination is very good. And your memory is good too. But when you live negatively, Astra, you can almost be, you know, a bit critical, a bit judgy, you know. So you'll know this, James, as well. You know, she can sometimes be a bit critical, maybe of herself and other people as well, you know, but that's only when she's living negatively. Otherwise, you know, very sociable, fun-loving, but you love to explore the deeper meaning behind life as well, Astra. You know, so Astraya is my oversoul's name. Oh, beautiful. There you go. So the 7, you know, it's interesting because you've got shamanic wisdom as well. So when you get coral, like 3 is Jupiter in the color mirror system, which is the largest planet in the solar system, so it wants expansion. And when you put that together with the 7, which is turquoise and coral are complementary colors, so they're opposite colors on the color wheel. So what that means is when you see those 2 colors together, it's shamanic past life wisdom. So, you know, for you, Astra, there is this shamanism aspect to you. But you could be a hypnotherapist, or you could be someone who helps people to heal their subconscious patterns, their beliefs, limiting beliefs, and that sort of stuff. So but you do like to learn through your own experiences. Okay, you are very independent, fiercely independent as well. You like to be in control. You're very organized, and you're also very determined as well. That's called the arrow of determination. Yeah. So you're in your Jupiter return right now too. Awesome. Yeah, because Jupiter's all about expansion. So it's about self-acceptance and it's about expansion. So, Jupiter wants to expand, and so do you. So, and when we talk about Jupiter energy, the color coral, it's the color of the new Christ ray. So it's where pink, unconditional love merges together with gold, authentic power and wisdom. So when you merge those things together, you become a Christed human living out a temporary human experience. Okay, so that's interesting. I'll come back to that question about the draconian starseeds in just a little bit, Fleischer. So you do energy healing and past life regressions as well, Astra. Good. Good. Well, you're perfectly on track then. So this is great persistence in order to achieve your goals and dreams in life. So you know how you feel. Sometimes you struggle a little bit to communicate how you feel, even though you know how you feel, because your masculine energy, is not there. And actually, you could do with developing your intuition as well. Okay. Your 3 is there too. So that is that sort of left brain stuff. So you are more aligned to the arts than you are the sciences. And then you're in a 5, 10, 13, 16. You're in a 7 as well. So again, this can be a challenging year for you if you're not living your purpose. If you are, then it'll be smooth sailing, and it'll be a bit like we've just seen with the lovely Amber. That it's a good year in the end. Okay, it can be a good year. So Astra goes, yep. Anna, I want to come to you next, Anna. So Anna says, Astra, the Jupiter return is each 12 years. Are you 24 years old? No, she'd be, what's that, 85? If she was born in 85, I don't know, how old does that make her? An amazing expansion period. Interesting. There you go. So she's 36. There you go. You see, 36 is a magical number. You think about it, 360 degrees in a circle. The 9 is is transcendence. It's the gateway energy. So everything is derived from the 9. So you add the 3 and the 6 together. So it was the formula for the basis of the pyramids at Giza as well. So it's all sacred geometric. The color mirror system is basically 2 sets of 36 bottles. So the number 1 to 36 are all the basic human conditions, and then G1 to 36 are all of the new earth energies that are the ascended versions of those. So the wisdom that you get through from it is incredible. It blows your mind, so it really helps you keep on track. There you go. So Glow Angel says, I'm becoming a beautiful believer now. Good. Amber says, I'll be 39 next month. Whoa. There you go. So you're almost 40. Well, life definitely does begin at 40. It really does. Like up until that point in my life, I think I was kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I was happy, don't get me wrong, but you just kind of enter a different league when you get to that. But your first peak year of maturity comes in when you reduce your ruling number from magical number 36. So to work that out, okay? So for me, for example, my ruling 9 is a 9. So 36 minus 9 is 27, isn't it? 27? Yeah, so I was 27 or 20, 36. 26, 27, yeah. So I was 27 when I entered my first peak year of maturity, and that was the year that I came to Australia as a really bad backpacker because I stayed in Perth. Well, actually, most of the time I did. For about 8, I overstayed my visa, and I got deported, actually. Well, banned for 3 years back then. Yeah, I've had one of those lives because I'm a day number 16. It's a karmic number, you see. So the 16 is karmic. So, you often have to learn through like tower experiences, which is, pain in the bottom, really. So you're the 7th of the 8th, 1978, yeah? Is that correct, Anna? The 7th of the 8th, 1978. There you go. So Asta and Jenny, yeah, they've got a nice little connection going on there, I think. Oh, Ashley, you're going to be heading off soon, yeah? Because you're in Virginia in America. Well, look, if I don't get to do yours today, remember to pop back in, Ashley, next time round. Or you can order your reports, you know. Remember, they do take about 3 to 5 business days to create because they are handcrafted. And Beth, you were 27 when you started your spiritual journey. There you go. Did that align with the first peak year of maturity for you? And Jenny's like, I'm glad I found this channel. Well, we're glad you found us too. Okay. So, Anna, did I get that right? Yeah, the 7th of the 8th? So you've got the 2 8s, 9, double 7, and a 1. Uh, 9, 10, 18, 19, 25, 35, 33, 14. Good. Excellent. Thanks for confirming. Yeah, exactly. It just shows you, you know, and you see when you enter your first peak year of maturity as well, you have a number influence which lasts for 9 years for you. So, you know, like when I went into mine was an 8, so it lasted for 9 years, and then I went into another 8, and that the 8 is all about independence and stepping into your own power. So that's exactly how it was, you know. So it was all my corporate life stuff, you know, making money and all of that sort of BS. And now I'm in my 7 for the next 9 years. So that lasts until I'm 54 or something, and that's my spiritual teaching, you see. So that's where you get called to teach everything that you've learned up until this point. Now, guys, remember, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the bell for future notifications so you never miss one of my live videos. Make sure you share this video with your friends and family and the people that you love, because then we can, you know, offer some more insights to lots of different people as well. Okay. So yeah, that would be much appreciated. That's all you need to do is just share, and share alike, because sharing is caring, isn't it? And caring is sharing is caring. Caring is sharing. I don't know what I'm saying. So how do you know your years? So it's a formula that we work out. I teach that in level 2 numerology. The formula is taught in level 2. So on one of my self-paced courses. Yeah, but it's amazing when you find out. And the ebooks are incredible that I provide. It gives you everything that you need. So Dadriel says, thank you, April. Yes, I love art, but my parents tell me that aren't a lot of jobs that require it. So it makes me kind of sad because I enjoy creating things. Don't listen to your parents. That's what I say, Dadriel. Just do what brings you joy, and you'll always find a way of being able to make it work. Okay, because there's loads of there's actually not even true. That's her limiting belief. It's not yours. Thanks, Amber. You're a legend. Yeah, look into it, Beth. You'd love it. Honestly, you would absolutely love it. If you're asking questions like that, you know, you're a numerology person. Yeah, so trust the process. Everyone needs art. Totally. Everyone needs art. So Anna, okay, so Anna, you have got the arrow of, this is the active end of the birth chart here. Okay, so this here, so the 7, 8, and 9 is the active end of the birth chart. So this means that you're always on the go. You're always kind of here, there, doing lots of different things, you know, and it's actually a suppression of nervous energy. So it's like your central nervous system is on steroids, you know. So you kind of like, it's frenetic, sort of like, you know, energy that it means that you just want to kind of like just be always doing something. So, and actually very independent as well. You like to learn through your own experiences. So again, there's a great sense of methodology and processes and organization that's inherent within your nature. For you, you like to learn through your own experiences. So again, you like to explore the deeper meaning behind life. You're quite a practical person. Your ruling number, you're very manual and practical, and you like the material, physical, and um, practical aspects of life. Then you've got this little one all on its own in the corner over here. And this is like, you maybe tend to isolate yourself. You struggle with communication. There was difficulties for you during childhood. Maybe your mum and dad separated, and also issues within your physical relationships as well, your adult relationships as well. Yeah, do some more research on art therapy. I use art therapy in my 12-week online wellness journey called Your True Colors. And it uses art therapy within the first 4 weeks to be able to help people to move out of resistance, fear, and low self-esteem. And it's one of the most beautiful tools that you can use within a healing modality. So really, if you can learn more about art therapy, it's definitely worth it. It's very transformational. Yeah, it's really, really transformational. So yeah, so there you go. So that the four, so you do like, the nice things in life, like nice car, nice house, nice relationships, nice hairdo, that sort of stuff. And then you got the 5, 10, 13. So you're in a 2. So it's a really good year for you to do your inner work, Anna. All right, so go in, meditate. It's a possibly a good year as well, where to meet somebody new. So the 2 is the partnership. So sometimes you can meet someone during this year, but also the 2 is like you might feel more sensitive than normal as well. Okay, so learning something new, going in, doing your personal development would be a really good year for you to do that. Okay, so Anna says, I have lots of Virgo placements and I have Neptune in the 12th house. And I need to be alone. I love it, and I need it. Yeah, look, you can see, see that little one there. It's like you isolate yourself in a little corner there. Such a masculine energy. There you go. So April says, Hayden, I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let it show. I really do have to stop that. Good. So I'm glad it all makes it. Jenny, I'm coming to you next. Jenny on the block is next up. Jenny. Okay, so Anna, leave a few comments. Let me know what you thought. And remember, get your report ordered as well, Jenny, because you will be blown away when you see all your color influences that align with the numbers within your soul urge number, from your name, your outer expression number, your complete name number, your personality color, your ruling number, day number, your peak years of maturity. You are going to be like, whoa, this guy knows his shit. Okay, so you're the 24th of the 2nd, 1985. Good, thanks. I'm glad you like it, Beth. That's really nice to hear. So you've got 2 2s, a 4, a 9, an 8, and a 5, and a 1. Oh, right. Okay, so you've got 2 positive arrows within your chart. You've got to make sure you don't get into codependent relationships, okay? So you've got to believe that you are both Father Earth, Father God, and Mother Earth. Okay, so you go, I liked it, and there is a lot more to it for sure. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much. I don't even know the words for that. Okay, so the R is really numbers of 5. Sorry, it's 9, 10, 18, 9, 23, 25, 29, 31. So you're rooting for as well. You would be a good artist because you can express your creativity through your hands. You're good with your hands. You're very practical, physical. Again, Jenny, you're someone who's, likes to keep their body moving. You've also got the arrow. See all the numbers there, like nearly all your numbers there are on your soul plane, the 2, 5, and the 8. So this is like you're very well equipped to deal with emotional situations in your lifetime. Even if you don't think you are yourself, you actually are. You're really, really good at it. So that means that, if you have challenges, you will always find a way to navigate them because you are very intuitive. You can trust your intuition. You're very sensitive. You know how you feel. You're very independent with your feelings as well. But there's also a great sense of organization around you as well. You're very determined here too to be able to achieve your goals and dreams. So you're like a dog with a bone. So you will see your goals through to finality, near problems whatsoever. All right, so you will have the ability to be able to do that. Glow angel, is that a microphone? Is it a microphone? There you go. So much socialization. There you go. So yeah, so this is this is a great, but don't get into these codependent relationships, because you can have the gift of love, money, and creativity. You really can. Hayden, sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong. Don't worry, it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. 72. That just sing a song. April, I think. Are you on drugs, April? You love the singing glow angel, do you? So Jenny is like, yes, this is all true. It's all true. Of course it's true. Well, remember, colours and numbers don't lie. It's humans that lie. So what I'm reading is the language of light, because colours and numbers are just vibrations. So when you learn to decode this information, you can get everything that you need. There you go. You have to wake up early for school. That's all right. You're welcome, Daedriel. Okay, yeah, you go back to sleep. You shouldn't really be up, if you've got school tomorrow. That's just too naughty. And then you are in a year cycle, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're in a 4. So it's a trough year of consolidation for you. So don't make any major move this year. Make sure you build things this year for yourself, okay? Because that will serve you right moving forward, okay? The Carpenters, oh my God, greatest hits 1972. You got it. You have got it. Okay, so I'm going to have a look at Beth next. Beth Wingate. Are you there, Beth? Just leave your date of birth for me again, please, Beth. Let's have a look at yours and see what we can get for you. Okay, so you are the 9th of December, 1991. Okay, so Beth, you're a healer, you're a counsellor, you're a humanitarian. So you carry a great sense of responsibility. You could be like somebody who goes into volunteering, sort of later on in life. I feel like you're a very helpful person. You could be a nurse, or you could be, some care of the old people or stuff like that. So you're the 12th of September. The 12th of September. Okay, there you go. So the 12th of September. Okay, so the 12th of the 9th. But you've still got these 9s, you see, that are isolated. So very ambitious there as well. Okay, so you've only got 3 numbers in your chart, 3 different numbers. The arrow of frustrations come up for a lot of you today. Now, the arrow of frustration is where, there was difficulties for you during childhood. There was sibling rivalry, ill health, or just feeling like you didn't fit in. You've also got the arrow of the Inquirers. These are negative arrows. So that just means that you can be a bit skeptical of any new concepts until you get your own proof. So you have to go through the investigative process in order to be able to go through that. And then you figure out what's right and what's not right. Then, of course, you've got the 2 energy there, which is your sensitivity and intuition, 3 wands. Which for you, I'd say that you could probably be a bit more you're a bit quieter. So you can be quite a quiet person, because normally people with not many numbers on the soul plane with the 3 wands are more prone to being quiet than chatty, because there's 2 very distinct types of people who've got the 3 wands. You're a day number 3, so you are very sociable as well. So you could be quite chatty, actually, saying that, but you're quite analytical, and also you are your imagination is very vivid. Okay, so you've got a good left brain activity, but you can be quite judgy when you're living negatively. We can also see there as well that your ruling number is a ruling number 9, 10, 19, 29, 32. So you're a 5. So the 5 energy is the freedom. You like freedom, communication, and versatility. You're a traveler. You like to explore different cultures, different people, different places. You like to get out there in the world. So you're shut, are you? Yeah. All right. Well, you feel like shut down, yeah? You're very welcome, T-Witch. I'm glad that you've had fun today. I'm going to be heading off soon as well, actually, because I need to go and have a cup of tea. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's time for tea don't you? A nice cup of tea. Everyone likes a nice cup of tea, don't they? Or actually, might even have a cup of coffee. Oh, you never shut up. Yeah, because I was going to say, because the three ones is like, you have it either way. And it's actually saying that, yeah, because your ruling number is a 5, which is on the soul plane, which is, so that means that you do have a lot of influence around your soul plane. And then having the 3, which is the sociable aspect, I could imagine like verbal diarrhea, Beth, yeah? There you go. Excellent. Well, look, guys, I think it is tea time, don't you? I think we should all go and have a nice cup of tea. Make sure you join me on the next live that I do. I'm normally live on this channel once a week, okay? Once a week. And I'll try and do it around about this sort of time. Catch me, okay? Because I know that sometimes I do it a bit later as well. So I'll try and do it around about this sort of time so you guys can all catch me live, all right? Big love and lots of hugs and kisses to everybody. Sorry I didn't get to you, Fletcher. Okay, so off-topic question. What are the signs if you're Draconian Starseed? And can you do a video on Draconian Starseeds? It's not a lot. Yeah, I've got one. There is a video. If you check out my channel, the traits of the reptilian Starseeds, you will see it talks about Alpha Draconia on there. Okay, so there is a video that you can access on that. Okay, thank you, Glow Angel. Nice to see you. You're very welcome, Amber. Lovely to meet you guys. Big kisses, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.